Things just got dark.
There we go.
The Empress of Tomorrow, the woman who won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match back in 2018.
All right, we live, motherfuckers. Hold up.
Asuka is here.
The former mentor of Io Sky, who just arrived. Of course, that relationship went.
All right, we live, motherfuckers. Damn.
2025 with Io Sky and Rhea Ripley taking tag gold away from the.
All right, we live, bitches.
Yeah, back in Japan, Asuka, as you mentioned, mentor to Io Sky. They had a long-time friendship, and something happened. It fell apart. It disintegrated. They each blame one another, but nonetheless, Io Sky and Asuka rivals at this point in their career.
Well, I blame Io Sky because you should show respect to your superiors, and Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, is clearly the superior in that relationship.
You show me no respect.
Because I'm your superior. You should show me respect, Michael Cole.
And Asuka staring down.
All right, we live.
I love
Okay,
Asuka's
fuck.
presence. How she
All right,
takes
my
her
bad.
time
I
to enter
was
the ring.
working. I was working like a motherfucker.
Insidious she is, and I love it when she dances a little too. If she wins this, she will be dancing all night long.
They're looking to become a two-time Rumble winner to join Charlotte Flair is the only woman to do that.
The Japanese lady's about to throw down.
And speaking of Charlotte Flair, she's still in this as the Judgment Day on the far side of the ring are trying to eliminate her. And now Julia and Asuka and Io Sky taking out each other. Three of Japan's biggest stars, from Stardom to Pro Wrestling Wave to the Royal Rumble.
It would appear that two of them do not like Io Sky.
Oh no! Asuka caught Julia. Not sure that was planned, but
I believe it was clearly upset is Asuka. Do not trust the Empress of Tomorrow. That is one insidious woman.
Asuka's got a bit of a screw loose.
Very nice, Michael.
Bullshit.
Although it is true, to be fair.
There we go. Fuck it.
A much better entry number at 22 than the number she drew back in 2023. At number 1, Rhea Ripley went on to win the Royal Rumble. So you would assume now that Io Sky finally's got some backup.
Man, pyro on a Royal Rumble entrance. You've got to be a pretty big star to get that, and there comes no star bigger than Rhea Ripley in the entire world of professional wrestling. And everyone's happy to see Rhea, none more so, as you mentioned, Cole. Io Sky, her own tag partner, her own tag jam partner, and some much-needed backup.
Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. We know the long history with Rhea and the Judgment Day. Rhea once a part of that group before being excommunicated. And the complexion of this whole match changed when Rhea came in, didn't it?
Oh, this is the most physically dominant woman the industry has ever seen. Showing no remorse, and Chelsea Green, wrong place, wrong time.
She's going to try to recruit Rhea as well.
I mean, it'd be a smart thing to do, albeit likely unsuccessful.
Oh, out to the apron now. That's Julia and Zelina. Zelina bounced off the ring post. She's in trouble. Arriva Darcy as Zelina is eliminated.
Like an execution on the side of the ring there. That knee to the jaw completely rocking Zelina. And Zelina's down and out. And go on, salute. I'm going to do it too. Let's salute.
Oh, so much for that. I mean, Chelsea really didn't think that. Alba got eliminated again, Wage, not even in the match. And Chelsea Green gonna join her.
Man, I used to like Rhea.
Why do you go help Chelsea? Oh, look at Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, Roxanne, what a firebrand she is. Has not stopped moving since entering and still has a smile on her face.
Looking for pop rocks, but Rhea Ripley said not right now. And now has her in position.
Oh no.
Roxanne.
Oh no.
Oh! Shit.
Edge. Well, not there to her.
And now
sometimes partner in crime. Damian Priest.
Roxanne's Judgment Day partners, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, trying to make Rhea pay. And now her tag team partner, Io Sky, coming to Rhea's aid.
Don't forget they booted Rhea Ripley out of the Judgment Day.
Bayley, let's go.
The woman who won the 2024 Royal Rumble matchup. She entered at number 3. Bayley would go on to WrestleMania.
Ding dong, you idiots!
And she won the championship in the big event. And now Bailey going right after Sol Ruca. Sol trying to stay in here. Remember, Sol Ruca embarrassed Bailey, beating her back at Saturday night's main event in December.
Wow, both hands touched the floor, but both feet did not. That's that extreme athleticism of Sol Ruca saving her there.
And now Bailey and Ruca working together.
Ruca in a bad spot here.
Charlotte Flair entered this matchup at number 1. She's been in over 40 minutes, Wade, as Liv Morgan is dumped out to the apron.
Bailey going on a tear here. Been a bit volatile, been a bit temperamental of late.
See who's gonna.
The job here.
Let's go. I feel like something's off. I got the green, got the light on, everything looks good.
Bailey has built up since arriving in this match, and the complexion completely changed. The veteran gets in there who knows they are more than capable of winning this thing, and even beating the great Charlotte Flair in a chop contest.
Bailey, one of the original 4 horsewomen, along with Charlotte Flair, as she drops Charlotte, number 24. This is the spot where Asuka won the Rumble from back in 2018. I said, sorry, number 24 is Jacy Jayne.
Look who it is, my former toxic attraction, now the leader of Fatal Influence in NXT. This woman is the rock star of NXT.
She's a 2-time NXT Women's Champion, the current champion as well, 2-time Tag Team Champion, and Jacy Jayne, who's impressed all of us. We're going to win the Rumble.
Highly agile, incredibly athletic, swaggering and confident, and now taking down this field, but that might not have been smart.
Raquel whipping Jacy into the corner. Jacy Jayne now sends Raquel face first into the turnbuckle.
Nice, unique moveset here of Jacy Jayne, causing real devastation against a bunch of women who are mostly softened up.
You know, the Hall of Famer, Booker T, one of the voices of NXT, loves Jacy Jayne. Thinks she's one of the best.
How could you not? The performance she had throughout 2025 in stepping up to the very top level in NXT shows she's very much earned this spot.
Ooh!
May go on and win the whole thing. A favorable draw, got a nice high number for 24 in this thing. It means there's only 6 more women to come.
So Ruca sent out to the apron, and now looking to eliminate Jacy is Natty. And Rhea Ripley. Now this is interesting, and I'll tell you why. I spoke to Natty about this earlier today. She still has not forgiven Rhea Ripley for taking her out and not allowing them to have a tag team match up here in Saudi Arabia on Natty's birthday 3 years ago.
Sometimes you got to put beef on hold for various reasons, but Natty never forgets, and Rhea Ripley's going to pay the price here.
Well, maybe not.
What if Natty wins the Rumble, though? You know how fucked up wild that would be?
Right to the
If
face.
Natty wins the Rumble?
Natty is just a woman transformed here, isn't she? Very, very different woman, tapping into all that potential and all those years of learning in the Heart Dungeon and beyond.
Sure, Liv Morgan wants to go toe-to-toe with Natty.
Morgan said, no, this is my night. Nobody gets in my way. Try decimating this.
And Raquel Rodriguez now. Lifting Natty up, looking to put her over the top rope. Natty hanging on, Raquel out to the apron as well.
Panic stations now for the Judgment Day. You don't want to lose your powerhouse.
Oh, oblivion! Top rope to the floor. Liv eliminates Natty.
That was such a crazy oblivion.
The top rope, I don't think the impact was particularly strong on Natty, but the effect of bumping it to the outside was.
Now this is number 25. This is what I was trying to get at before. Asuka won her inaugural Rumble match at this number back in 2018.
And Asuka was never a Hall of Famer, unlike this woman. Nikki Bella has arrived.
Her 4th Royal Rumble match. Nikki Bella, who wants to get back in the hunt for the World Championship. Well, you do that if you win the Royal Rumble.
Yes, she came very, very close to defeating Stephanie Becker several times in 2025. Didn't quite get over the line. This is one way to earn yourself another opportunity, this time at WrestleMania.
Remember, Wade, it was at last year's Rumble that Nikki Bella made her return to WWE.
Carries an aura of nostalgia and major star power. That is a face that could very well sell WrestleMania.
Yeah, she transcends WWE into the whole sports and entertainment world. Nikki Bella, Hall of Famer with a clothesline to JC Jane.
Time world champ too. Look at him
Oh,
dominate
spine buster.
in a second era. Growing with confidence by the week. Ever since this personality shift, personality shift of Nikki Bella, she has looked so much better.
And look at Nikki. Oh, on a move, taking down Raquel.
Whooping anything that moves. Oh.
Number 26 is on the way.
It's the lung blower there to Nikki Bella. Suddenly stops her in her tracks.
Lyra.
Bayley's got back up. Part of the kickoff show yesterday said she learned a lot in her first ever Rumble last year. Plans to use what she learned here tonight.
Did she learn to not get thrown over the top rope? Because that's the key thing you need to learn.
And Lyra going right after Liv Morgan. Of course, Lyra and Bayley with issues with the Judgment Day as well. Oh, and a big kick. This Rumble really showing how tough and star-studded the tag team division is.
Yeah, everywhere you look, every woman in WWE seemingly wants to form a tag team. Find yourself someone you can at least get along with to an extent. And then launch a charge at the gold. Of course, Bayley thrilled, but she's a little back up in this one.
Lyra Valkyria dropping Lash Legend. Charlotte still in the match. She started at number 1. What a performance by Flair.
Yeah, what a performance, but exactly what you would expect by someone with the last name Flair. Absolutely incredible from the off. And now Julia with some unique offense here. Someone say modified octopus holder, a crucifix or something there. But Lyra Valkyria has the power.
Yeah, trying to use that to her advantage to try to eliminate Julia. Julia on the top, in trouble, drops to the apron. And Bayley comes to her tag partner's aid.
Just sheer brute force pushing Julia out, but Julia is refusing to go down lightly.
And hanging in there.
Who's next? There's 3 more.
Eliminated.
There's a bit of teamwork there between Lyra and Bayley, using Bayley as the platform for that flying forearm strike.
Kalani.
The spot where Charlotte Flair won last year's Rumble from NXT. Her first Rumble match ever, Kalani Jordan. Major NXT star power arriving here, a former TNA Knockouts World Champ. Former NXT Women's North American Champion as well. One high-flying woman, gymnastics background from Michigan State University, and she knows how to use it and go it up top quick. And Kalani, whoa! From the top rope. Modified Phoenix splash or something. Takes out JC Jane, and Kalani Jordan now wiping everybody out. Gymnastics coming to the fore early on here. The coaches in NXT massively hyped up with Kalani James, and in about 15 seconds here, we know exactly why. Heard from Shawn Michaels, who heads up NXT on our countdown show. So proud of everyone from NXT. All that are in the Rumble here tonight.
Damn.
Nice job, Kalani James. Kalani Jordan, excuse me, way to announce yourself to the world here.
Well, I'm wearing off on you. And now, Io
I want to see someone cool come out.
We await number 28.
Oh, Kyrie.
Asuka's
So-
got some help.
So we got 2 more people.
Because the Kabuki Warriors are now complete in this match.
And 28's a great number. 2 winners in the past from number 28 on the women's side of things. The 5th Rumble for Kairi Sane of the Kabuki Warriors.
And let's face it, not all tag teams are created equal, but the Kabuki Warriors are one of the most dominant tag teams in history.
And Kairi right to Io Sky.
Of course, former friendship with Io Sky, but sided with her own mentor, Asuka, when that relationship broke down.
Yeah, Kairi and Asuka 3-time tag team champions. And Bayley now sent flying. Charlotte Flair has now gone over the 50-minute mark in this match.
Kairi Sane has just been a blur ever since she got in there, and the Kabuki Warriors are looking strong here. Can't both go to WrestleMania, not from this match anyway.
Rhea Ripley, who's had big issues with the Kabuki Warriors as well. Looking to eliminate Rhea up over the top rope to the apron.
Oh, but backup has arrived in the form of Io Sky. The tag champs now battling away for survival.
Rhea lands on the apron, and now Kairi Sane.
Oh.
Friendly fire.
Asuka, Kairi, they're trying to hang on.
Tell you what, you get pretty sweaty at this point in a match too, especially in the desert.
Asuka trying to hang on. Kairi Sane trying to keep her in the ring. Io Sky rips Kairi away, and Asuka dragging herself back up to the apron.
Oh no!
Kairi.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Well, that was inadvertent, and there may be consequences for Kairi Sane for that shot that was clearly unintentional, but has wiped Asuka out of this match.
Kairi!
Don't do that, Mike. Not a
Don't
good
do that,
time.
Mike.
Kairi is in shock that she just eliminated Asuka, and that cost her. Io Sky eliminating Kairi Sane as well.
What a complete and total disaster it has been for the Kabuki Warriors. These two may have an issue between one another now. Don't do it, Asuka.
Oh yeah!
Oh my God!
Oh!
She's back!
No fucking way!
Famer! Brie Bella is back!
It's twin magic time!
Fucking Breeze. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Wow!
I get my stats working here somewhere. This is
Yo, what the fuck?
I thought Brie had retired. We haven't seen her in years.
yeah. And Brie Bella now has got the WWE fans up and cheering.
Okay. We'll take it. We'll fucking take it.
And this one is a very welcome surprise. Welcome back, Brie Bella.
And Brie with a missile drop kick.
Of course, it's not lost on me that Nikki Bella is still in this match. This was the original tag team of the modern era in the women's division.
Bro, Brie?
You know who she's paying homage to? With the kicks that are now called the It Kicks. Well, you get the point, folks. Oh! Kalani took a hard fall into the ropes.
Saw first into that middle rope, and Brie Bella is simply on fire tonight.
And Brie helping her sister, Nikki, to her feet.
I don't know what the deal is with Brie Bella. I don't know if she's here for good, but I will say if she is, the women's tag division just got even hotter if that was possible.
Final entry.
It's Tiffy time.
Oh.
It is indeed Tiffy time! At number 30, Tiffany Stratton's back. Wait, she's been out of action since the fall with a knee injury caused by the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill.
Little Miss Perfect is back in WWE, and she's looking to go to WrestleMania.
She had an incredible 2025 before the injury, and it is Tiffy time! Swan time, taking everybody out.
To many, the greatest athlete in all of WWE, former member of Team USA alongside Simone Biles. When you're right, Cole, what a 2025 it was for Tiffany Stratton. 2026 might start off in the same vein.
Yeah, she went almost the whole year without getting beat. And Tiffany Stratton now at a kip-up looks great.
Well, suddenly looking utterly dominant, and this is like a throwback to WrestleMania, Cole.
14 women in the ring now. One of them is going to WrestleMania. This past WrestleMania, Tiffany Stratton beat Charlotte Flair.
God, I once interviewed these two in ring prior to WrestleMania. It was one of the biggest disasters of all time. They truly hate one another.
And Charlotte hasn't forgotten. And Tiffany Stratton with the right hand
Bro,
as well.
Brie Bella came back. Ah.
Loading on Tiffany.
A little payback for WrestleMania. Broken up now by the Judgment Day, who may well have done the smart thing and let that one burn itself out rather than getting involved.
Again, Raquel and Liv Morgan working so well together in this Rumble match thus far. And may have spoken too soon.
Well, hold on a second. This threat of the Judgment Day has suddenly been figured out by all the other women in the match who are now, hey, we got to get rid of these two.
Morgan sent into the corner, taken out by Lyra Valkyria. Bayley delivers an elbow.
Of course, Raquel's getting it too for good measure. 3 women from the Judgment Day now getting ganged up on. The tables have turned.
It's great watching the Bella Twins work together. A little bit of twin magic, Wade.
Yes, indeed. Can Twin Magic take them all the way to WrestleMania, or at least one of them? Not if Bayley and Lyra Valkyria have something to do with it.
Up over the top, hanging on is Valkyria. Lyra's feet have not touched the floor as of yet, dragging herself back on the apron.
It's so difficult to cling onto those ropes when the palms are sweaty and you're exhausted.
Have you ever lasted that long in the Rumble?
Kidding me? I think 22 minutes was my record, and I clung
That's not
onto
bad.
It's not bad, but I did cling onto the bottom rope for 15 of those 22 minutes.
Typical Bad News Barrett. And
they got some bad news when I got eliminated.
And look at this, look at him. Hanging on now. Brie trying to stay in this matchup with the kicks to Lyra.
Is that Brie or is that Nikki? I'm struggling again. I should know better than this.
And now Bayley with a big elbow. Nikki now. Twin magic again. Lyra eliminated. Bayley eliminated by the Bellas.
Big old L's. Just like you, Michael Cole. You're a loser too.
We are down to 12 competitors. Who is going to the main event of WrestleMania?
Oh, what an epic battle this one has been.
Still
need a winner though.
Great performances so far from the likes of Charlotte Flair and Lash Legend and Sol Ruca.
I'm going to say the greatest performance by far for me has to have been Charlotte Flair in from number 1 and still throwing bombs in there.
And now Io Sky out to the apron. Hanging on is Kalani Jordan. Talk about how athletic she is. And Jacy Jayne eliminates Jordan.
Get out, Kalani. Go back to NXT. You don't belong, honey.
You don't belong, honey. That's the message from Jacy Jayne. Oh!
Soul Snatcher!
Oh, shit!
Soul Snatcher!
The coolest move in wrestling just got executed on Jacy Jayne.
And Sol Ruca gonna eliminate the NXT Women's Champion.
I mean, that is just a highlight reel move every time you see it.
And now Lash Legend sends Sol shoulder first to the post.
Well, somebody who clearly
didn't go over the top rope. She's still alive.
Not impressed was Lash Legend, and now fully aware of that threat of the veterans, the Bella Twins. This is who we need to get rid of.
And Lash Legend, though, looking to overpower them.
Power versus the history in this industry of the Bella Twins, and it looks like Power's going to win out.
Nikki and Brie Bella exchanging blows with Legend. Lash now. Over the top. Both Bellas eliminated by Lash Legend.
No.
What a performance tonight by Legend.
Well, 25,000 fans all shouting no, but the one man on the ground, the referee, shouting yes. Goodbye, Bella Twins.
We have 8 competitors remaining. Lash on the apron. Charlotte Flair now runs into Sol Ruca. Sol looking to eliminate Charlotte Flair. What a feather in her cap that would be.
Major need to drop in the Royal Rumble, but Charlotte Flair not going down without a fight.
And Charlotte with a... Lash Legend with a kick. Charlotte eliminated by Legend. What an incredible Rumble for Lash Legend.
The legend of Lash continues to grow.
59 minutes, 50 seconds for Charlotte Flair in an historic Rumble appearance, but Lash Legend eliminates her.
Tell you right now, Lash Legend still looks pretty fresh too. That's the scary part.
You were looking at the final 7 in the Women's Royal Rumble match. Judgment Day's Raquel and Liv. Tiffany Stratton, Sol Ruca, Lash Legend, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. And now the Judgment Day goes after Rhea and Io. Sol Ruca.
Are they saying overrated?
To eliminate the threat that is Lash Legend.
Was getting tested at this point. It's all about the conditioning.
Uh-oh, Raquel catching Io Sky, looking to eliminate Io. Drops her on the apron. Rhea Ripley now. With a headbutt.
Raquel needs backup in a big way. Look out here.
Oh, and a riptide. And Lash from behind. Man, I cannot get over how impressed I am with Lash Legend.
Well, the eye is consistently drawn to Lash Legend in this match. She is clearly at this point, despite
oh
God, despite the inexperience, the favorite in this one here.
Lash Legend dumping Io Sky out to the apron. Legend out there as well.
Get off the apron, Lash. This could be disastrous for you.
Something has to give. Io Sky fighting with everything she's got.
This is where you need to find something a little extra in the tank. What are you doing here? What the hell are you trying?
Io trying to eliminate Lash, but she's got herself in trouble.
Well, if Lash lets go here, they are both eliminated.
So what do you do?
Oh!
Eliminated Sky.
It's a heel kick to the nose. Unorthodox, but it got the job done, and the smile on Lash's face tells you that confidence is growing.
That is the 5th elimination for Lash Legend, who has been the dominant force in this match tonight.
And that word dominant, the dominance of Rhea Ripley is now being called into question, and she does not like it.
You could be looking at Liv Morgan now. Ran right into a headbutt by Rhea. And now Sol Ruca, that wasn't wise. And Tiffany Stratton.
Damn!
Could be looking right now here, Wade, and I'm not exaggerating. This could be a future WrestleMania main event right now in the ring with Rhea and Lash.
Well, the problem for Lash Legend is that Rhea Ripley just saw her eliminate Io Sky, her body, her tag champ partner. And these are the consequences.
You see the look of disbelief on Rhea's face when she didn't drop it with a clothesline. And then the pump kick.
Legendary to the jaw.
And now the two powerhouses will square off. Lash is like, you want some?
Lash ain't backing down to anyone.
Yeah, Big Mommy Cool, Lash Legend.
Would you rather
6 women remain in this match. Oh, Lash Legend just picked Raquel out of the air.
Did it with a big smile too. It's too easy for Lash Legend.
And a fall-away slam by Legend into a kip-up.
Lash Legend just looks unbreakable tonight.
Went for the kick. Raquel Rodriguez with Lash up top. Went for the Tejana bomb. Big uppercut by Lash. Rhea Ripley eliminates Legend after a legendary performance.
And the shock in the eyes of Lash Legend tells the story. Distracted by Ripley, but Ripley's going to eat a Tejana bomb here. Oh my God!
Eliminated Rhea. We are down to 4. Liv Morgan, that's her top partner. Liv just eliminated her top partner. Liv just eliminated Raquel Rodriguez. Every woman for herself.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Boy, oh boy, would I love to be a fly on the wall in the clubhouse later tonight.
Oh, I can't wait to Monday Night Raw on Monday. This is going to be good. But we are down to 3, ladies and gentlemen. Sol Ruca from NXT, the returning Tiffany Stratton, and Liv Morgan. One of these women are going to main event.
Oh shit, bro! Raquel just got eliminated. Ah!
Has her eyes locked on Liv Morgan.
What a
So it's definitely Liv winning.
these women here. Sol Ruca now sent over the top rope. She'll land on the apron by Tiffany. Catches into with a kick. Code breaker by Liv. Ruca. Oh wow, face planting Tiffany. Big running kick by Liv.
And I don't think anyone predicted Sol Ruca would be in the thick of it at this point in the match. But this woman from NXT continues to come firm. Nice move there, went for that soul snatcher.
And Tiffany using Sol Ruca to her advantage to deliver the drop kick to Liv Morgan.
How smart was that by Liv Morgan as Sol went for that soul snatcher, pulling out the foot, saving herself, and now in the crosshairs of Tiffany.
Oh, and a running knee by Morgan. Liv takes out Ruka again.
It's just an all-out brawl at this point. Tactics go out of the window. Hit anything that moves.
There it is.
Well, Sol moving out of the way.
The prettiest moonsault ever by Tiffany Stratton. Liv went for Oblivion. Tiffany Stratton was able to intercept. Standing switch by Morgan. Sends Liv into the corner. Sol Ruka now. Double Sol!
It's yours for the taking now, Sol. Finish the job.
Ruka with an opportunity. An opportunity of a lifetime.
This is how you put the cat amongst the pigeons and shock the world at the Royal Rumble.
Sol Ruka looking to eliminate both Tiffany Stratton and Liv Morgan. What a miracle this would be! Ruka, Tiffany, Liv, all hanging on.
So much exhaustion here. Tiffany clearly the freshest.
Oh, high stakes, high pressure on the apron. Tiffany to midsection to Liv Morgan. Sol Ruka using Liv to her advantage, delivers a kick. Tiffany Stratton now sends Ruka in the corner. Sol hanging on. Both feet must hit the floor. Ruka with an elbow.
It's all about athleticism here, isn't it? Living. Oh,
Oh, you didn't want to go up there. A mistake made by Ruka. Tiffany Stratton made her pay. Oblivion.
Yep, Liv wins it.
Liv Morgan going to WrestleMania.
Here is your winner of the 2026 Women's Royal.
Oh, we fucking knew that was gonna happen. God damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, no longer the bridesmaid, now the bride, Liv Morgan, after 2 second-place finishes, finally wins the Royal Rumble.
Well, the celebrations can begin for Liv Morgan and most of the Judgment Day, except, of course, the partner she stabbed in the back, Raquel Rodriguez.
A legendary match with unbelievable performances from the like of Charlotte Flair and Sol Ruka, Lash Legend, and many others. But in the end, Liv Morgan climbs to the top of the mountain.
Well, let's go back to some of the action here. This was the elimination of Rhea Bloody Ripley with a Tejana bomb, from Raquel. Raquel enjoyed it a little too much. And this is where Liv Morgan decided it's every woman for herself in the Royal Rumble, stabbing her own body from the Judgment Day in the back.
And this is the double soul snatcher from Sol Ruka. Man, how great did Ruka look? And she had an opportunity. I thought she was going to win, but she made a mistake by going high.
Yeah, it's kind of a rookie error after a brilliant performance. Exhaustion does that, but what oblivion later. That is called capitalizing. And the moral of the story for Liv Morgan, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Victory for Morgan in the 2026 Royal Rumble.
An emotional Liv Morgan. And who can blame her? Because Liv's going to be in the main event of WrestleMania against the champion of her choosing.
Damn, bro.
Judgment Day has finally come for Liv Morgan. Lover or hater, Wade, you can't help but get lost in the emotion of the moment. Ever since a young girl growing up in New Jersey, Liv Morgan had one dream, and that dream was to main event WrestleMania. And she does that this year by winning the Royal Rumble. Speaking of the Royal Rumble, the ruler will enter the men's Royal Rumble match later on tonight. I said it last night on Friday Night SmackDown. I believe, Wade, that this may be the most star-studded Royal Rumble in history. But coming up next, AJ Styles puts his career on the line against the ring general Gunther, the career killer. If AJ Styles loses, he must retire. And again, what a moment moments ago, Liv Morgan realizing a lifelong dream. First Sol Ruca eliminated by Tiffany Stratton, and then Liv would take advantage with the Oblivion, sending Tiffany to the floor. Liv Morgan with that surprise of just joy on her face. And she joins the likes of Asuka and Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair and Ronda Rousey and Rhea Ripley, Bayley, and of course Charlotte again last year.
Taxes was so taxing.
Bro, I can't believe she turned on Raquel like that. Did Liv Morgan just betray Raquel like that? It was crazy.
When I got in this business, I learned pretty quickly that it was about respect. Respect for the ring, respect for your opponent, respect for those who came before you and paved the way.
What about some respect for me? Respect for the man that made John Cena tap out. He tapped out like a little...
Week after week, Gunther disrespects John.
It is my time now!
Gunther,
Hold up.
teach you about respect. I'm gonna let you tap out.
Styles is saying that Gunther tapped.
The referee apparently didn't see a tap. Wait a second.
He was so focused on making me tap out that he forgot that he was in the ring with the greatest professional wrestler in this company.
Yeah, we both know your hand was raised, but you didn't beat me. You tapped out like a little...
If you want a rematch with me, I want you to put your career on the line.
I'm sick and tired of all those old-timers around here overstaying their welcome. At the Royal Rumble, the career of the phenomenal AJ Styles is over.
Yeah, Gunther claims he's gonna end my WWE career, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm not saying Gunther isn't good. He is not phenomenal.
Walk in like you own the air. Because confidence, that's your superpower.
Acknowledge me.
You don't dodge the noise. You flip it, own it, make it yours. Walk in loud. Walk out legendary.
Well, this here is the Kingdom Center Sky Bridge in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And we'd like to take this time to extend a special thank you to Linkin Park for Heavy is the Crown, the official theme song of the Royal Rumble from the album From Zero, available now on Apple Music and Spotify. Now to enter his first Rumble, all smiles, the young OG, Javon Evans. Wants to get bouncy tonight. Can Javon pull off a miracle? And he hopes to join some of these superstars who have won the Royal Rumble over the years. Want to remind you to join Jackie Redmond and company right after the main event tonight of the Royal Rumble, part of the Royal Rumble post-show. Liv Morgan, the Rumble winner, will be a guest, as will WWE's Chief Content Officer, the Hall of Famer, former two-time Rumble winner, Triple H, all following the main event tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. If AJ Styles loses, AJ must retire. Introducing first, from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Ring General, Gunther!
The man I have called the career killer. He sent Goldberg into retirement last summer. He made John Cena give up in Cena's final match of his legendary career. And tonight, he looks to end the 25-year career of the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, Gunther is unquestionably in the year 2026 two things. Number one, the most hated man in wrestling. Number two, the yardstick bell to bell for this industry, and it's that last point that makes the threat to the career of AJ so great.
AJ Styles has made it clear that 2026 is his final year in professional wrestling. But he wants to go out on his terms. He'd love to have a year-long retirement tour and face some of his all-time great rivals. But he was suckered into this match, Wade, by the ring general, Gunther.
Yeah, he was goaded into putting his career on the line against the career killer, which to me was a huge unforced error. Sometimes when you think emotionally, you don't think clearly, your thinking becomes irrational, and I understand the pride that AJ has built up throughout his long 25-plus years at the top, but that pride for me has been it has made him put his career on the line against a guy who conceivably may not be beatable. I mean, how long have we been watching Gunther in WWE? 6, 7 years, whatever it is. I would guess, off the top of my head, maybe 5 losses in that time. Have you got the stats to hand?
Actually 6.
6, okay, well it's close enough. It's a handful of losses.
But listen to these numbers. When he was NXT UK champion, he was champ for 870 days. When he was Intercontinental champion, Gunther held the title a record 666 days. And he's a double-time world champion. And he's only been beaten 6 times in the past couple of years in one-on-one action. And he may be in the best streak of his career right now.
Yeah, and his last loss, of course, was to World Heavyweight Champ CM Punk. And CM Punk himself, the great CM Punk, said he doesn't feel he beat Gunther. He feels he just survived Gunther.
The referee in this match is Dan Engler. He refereed many of AJ Styles' matches back when Styles was the man who ran TNA. Will this be the final time we see Styles compete in the ring? Or will he knock off the ring general and keep his career alive?
That audience suddenly firing up there, willing AJ Styles to victory. They're very quiet on AJ's entrance because there was a severe sense of dread, of foreboding, because the consequences of this match are almost too great for this audience to enjoy.
So if you're AJ Styles, what do you have to do to win this match tonight?
Well, you've got to figure out that Gunther simply has no weakness. Even when you have him in the center of the ring, bang to rights and a calf crusher, as we saw several weeks ago in Dusseldorf, Germany. He's still not beaten.
Let me interrupt you. Gunther may have an Achilles heel, so to speak. He has tapped out on a couple of occasions, and he tapped out a few weeks ago, as you mentioned, to AJ Styles. Whether it was a ruse or it wasn't, he was caught in the calf crusher, and he did tap.
I'll correct one thing you just said. You said he has Achilles heels. I will say he had Achilles heels when he's been beaten in the past. He will never be beaten the same way again. He goes back to the drawing board and corrects that.
Styles right back to the calf. Going to be a point of attack as he looks to soften up Gunther for the calf crusher here tonight.
I mean, we will never truly know if Gunther was genuinely tapping out on the aforementioned calf crusher, or if it was just a ruse. So if that is the point of attack, we may find out the truth tonight.
I asked AJ, why? Why 2026? I mean, 25-year career, but he's still in the best shape of his life. He moves great in the ring. He said, I want people to remember me like this. I want people to remember me at the top of my game. I don't want to hang on for a number of years and be a shell of myself. And you have to applaud that.
Absolutely, it's noble, but it is high risk against someone like Gunther. And let me add this to the mix. What has AJ done over the past 7 days? He's been in absolute wars with Shinsuke Nakamura and CM Punk. Gunther, nicely rested, been in the gym, worked on his prep, and completely ready to end this career tonight.
AJ's strategy early is the leg of Gunther. Soften him up for the calf crusher.
Yeah, you're right. It is going for that leg, soften him up. That's a physical attack, but also it's a mental attack on Gunther, saying, I know your weakness, I'm going to get you again.
And then hit Gunther with his own chops, and now Gunther with a side headlock, wrestling AJ to the mat. AJ Styles' career began back in 2001 with a handful of tag matches in WCW. Had a handful of matches in WWE at that point in time as well, before he went on to become the megastar at TNA. Went on to New Japan, became a world champ, came to the WWE a decade ago at the Royal Rumble 2016. Went on to win a couple of WWE championships, United States and Intercontinental titles.
Yeah, he's a man who's done it all and is certainly not ready for it to end tonight, unlike Gunther. But going back to that fake tap out we talked about in that match in Dusseldorf, what's Gunther always prided himself on? The mat is sacred, right? But that was the cheapest win of his entire career. And to Gunther, that was a statement, it's a stumble.
Nice drop kick by Styles. I got a question for you. Gunther has declared for the Royal Rumble match later tonight. He's in that match. Do you think he's looking ahead to that and the opportunity to main event WrestleMania and maybe not completely focused on Styles?
I mean, it might be that. What I suspect, though, is a simple message being sent to AJ Styles. I'm so confident that I'm going to wipe the floor with you in your retirement match. I'm also going to go and win the Royal Rumble. And after a slow start here from Gunther, things have suddenly picked up right in the solar plexus of AJ Styles. Take another look at this, the level of impact, first with that shot, and second, the landing, the flip landing of AJ on the floor. And AJ struggling to breathe here.
I'm not surprised at this at all. You wouldn't expect Gunther, and now dropping Styles on the table.
Just smashing our monitors in the process.
The point I was making, I wouldn't expect Gunther to want to count out victory of AJ Styles. He wants to tap out AJ. He promised to do that tonight. And Styles driven in to the ring post.
And I'll tell you right now, I was watching that Irish whip into the ring post. Normally you try and resist that. There was no resistance at all from AJ. AJ's in a bad way here.
25,000 here tonight in Riyadh, trying to will on AJ Styles to dig down deep, but a chop by this Terminator-like Gunther drops AJ. And now Styles whipped into the barricades.
Styles is looking like jelly, even in the early goings here, as a serious mischief being done to the midsection of AJ Styles, who's grabbing that sternum repeatedly. I'll tell you right now, movement is one thing with a cracked sternum. Breathing is another thing.
Well, hey, here's the problem with Gunther, too. He's relentless. He has no mercy, no absence of malice in Gunther. He just keeps coming at you. Will not give you a chance to breathe. And AJ Styles having problems breathing now as the ribs went into the barricade.
Well, in here with tactics clearly was Gunther, and you're right, he's as callous, as ruthless, and as barbaric as they come when he gets the upper hand.
You know, Wade, I had that sit-down interview with him on Raw Monday night. I was looking into his eyes. This man relishes the opportunity to end people's careers. It drives him. It makes him what he is today.
Yeah, and it adds to the massive aura that this man has built up over the years. Just crossing off names, retiring your favorites, all of them Hall of Famers.
Well, you notice blood on Gunther. The official has gloves on. I wonder if AJ's been busted open. I can't quite see.
Yeah, there's blood smeared on both men here. I see on the forearm of AJ too. It's kind of all over the body. I don't quite know.
Oh, what a back body drop!
Quite know where that blood is. Oh, there it is. There's a cut right on that left forearm of AJ Styles.
I think it may have happened when he came down hard on the announce table. Look at the height in this back body drop as Gunther just flings him to the mat.
Well, the obvious damage, of course, is to that left forearm. I think you're right. I think it got smashed against our monitor. But the true story is the sternum of AJ.
Well, Gunther promised that he was going to tap out AJ Styles. Can he do it with a Boston Crab in the middle of the ring? Gunther screaming, ask him, ask him.
This has all gone horribly wrong right from the start for AJ Styles.
And AJ trying to reverse the pressure here. Onto his back now. Fighting out of it. Styles is relentless as they come. As resilient as anyone in that kick. Right to the ribs again. Well, and AJ's having some problems breathing.
Relentless, the word you just used for AJ is similarly true, perhaps even more so for this man, Gunther, once he gets the upper hand.
And it's that slow pace, methodical at times, but little.
Yo, appreciate you. My bad, I was zoned out for a minute.
And that's
Bonesaw 1985.
Punish them into submission. I mean, there are so many strengths to Gunther. You could write a book about the man, but one of his biggest ones has to be his callous nature. His mind is a compassion-free zone. AJ knows it, and AJ building up some momentum here.
Yeah, there's no give up in AJ Styles. Styles now with a kick to Gunther. Maybe he has Gunther on the ropes a bit here. Styles now with Gunther up and down. Waist lock by Gunther, missed with a clothesline. Pele kick by AJ.
AJ blocking out the pain now.
My bad, I was ordering food.
Needed to get something going because this was slipping away in a hurry, and with it, the career of the Phenomenal One.
This match is for the career of AJ Styles. AJ must win to continue on in WWE. If he loses, he goes home.
I'll tell you right now, Cole, you're in the ring against Gunther. Gunther is a strategic expert. You need to have all your faculties. You need a game plan. It's tough to do that for AJ with the weight of the world on his shoulders, knowing what is lurking with a loss.
And looking to take Gunther out of his comfort zone here.
And this is good from AJ. He needs to pick up the pace, go as fast as possible. Tough to do with a busted sternum, but he's managing it.
Styles into the corner now with Gunther up on his shoulders. Down goes Gunther. Knee to the neck. Cover. Hook to the leg. Gunther kicks out at two. So close for Styles.
I mean, you got to go for broke now if you're AJ Styles, and he's doing exactly that. There's nothing to be left on the table tonight. And that knee to the back of the neck of Gunther may well have changed things in a big way here.
You know, the wheels are turning. The cerebral AJ Styles trying to think a couple of steps ahead here. What he needs to do to keep Gunther down. Is he looking for a Styles clash? But Gunther now, and there's the roll through by Styles.
Oh, here we go.
Has him in position. Gunther could be in trouble, but couldn't quite lock it in.
Scorpion kick to the head of AJ Styles to get out of that.
God damn.
Baseball bat like clothesline.
And the cover and a near fall.
It's old school as they come. Just a swinging lariat. Straight away out of the disaster that almost befell Gunther there with that attempted Styles clash. Just old school.
I guarantee you the Hall of Famer JBL with a big smile on his face after that lariat-like clothesline from the ring general.
Yeah, as old school as they come is Gunther. Would thrive in any era going back over 100 years.
Oh, you think about Stan Hansen. Gunther fit right in with the AJ looking to roll through into the calf crusher here. Gunther's felt this before, looking to hang on.
Gunther holding onto the top rope to prevent that roll through. That was really smart, and it goes back to what I was saying. He never gets caught the same way twice.
Oh, he's a complete student of the game. He lives and breathes this sport.
Slow prowl around the ring when he's got AJ down. That's just Gunther going through his list of ideas in his mind, his strategies he's put together.
Roll through by Styles. Styles looking for the calf crusher. And Gunther gets to the ropes. And AJ locking it in. He's got a 5 count.
Well, Gunther clearly panicked on that one, but smartly immediately on the rope. Did some damage, though. You do have that 5 count, as you mentioned, to break.
Yeah, but think about the embarrassment.
Damn, his arm is all fucked up.
If he tapped out to AJ Styles tonight.
It's maybe partly physical, partly flashbacks. Remembering the pain of that match in Dusseldorf and the desperate measures that were required to get out of it.
Oh, and there is that
God damn.
drop kick from Gunther. And Gunther now lifting Styles up. Power bomb to AJ. Stacks him up. Will this be it? Styles stays in it.
Man, you saw that over-rotation attempt from AJ at the top of that power bomb, trying to get over the other side for a roll-through. Gunther just too strong. Let's not forget, after a low blow, of course, that power bomb is what finished off AJ in their first match.
Gunther learning a lot about the guts of AJ Styles and what has made him one of the greatest competitors on this planet for the past 25 years.
Here's part of the issue for AJ Styles. Of course, he is the veteran. We talked about his 25-plus years at the top. He's never competed against anyone quite like Gunther. So all of that knowledge, all of that experience, you don't have that much to pull on when you're in there against Gunther.
What do those chops do to you, Wade?
I have never actually taken one, and I never intend to, but I promise you from talking to the guys in the locker room, A, it's the initial sting. be is the feeling of fire burning through your
AJ
heart.
rose through again. He went for the leg. Look at the calf crusher now.
Come on.
Now they're toward the center of the ring. Gunther trying to somehow stay in it, but Styles has got it locked in. Will Gunther tap out?
Yeah,
Will Gunther tap?
I guarantee you the ref is hyper aware about Gunther's tactics here for a tap out. If he does try something,
Smart by Styles. Roll him back away from the ropes.
And this-
Roll him into the center of the ring.
this is the exact moment Gunther tapped out in the last match. Is he going to do it again?
And a great point, the official Dan Engler putting himself in perfect position to see what Gunther does. And now Gunther trying to power his way out of this.
Oh, sleeper! That's a sleeper call!
A sleeper now locked into Styles, and now Styles trying to hang on. He's got to get back to a vertical base and create space.
Well, that was desperation from Gunther. He couldn't get the heels hooked in, but he has a reversal.
Shoulders are down, and it forces Gunther to break, and now Styles quickly into
Bro, it's gonna be so depressing if he loses. It's gonna be so fucking upsetting.
And now once again locked into AJ in the middle of the ring. This is where Gunther is so dangerous. Once he gets it locked in, it's so hard to break, but Gunther dumped out to the floor, and it buys AJ critical time here.
Wow, that one just swung back and forth about 5 or 6 times in the space of 30 seconds. Shows you how dangerous these two men are. Shows you how deep their forms of attack can run.
And Styles now with a phenomenal forearm as he launches himself over the top rope to the floor. Come on, AJ.
It was a bullseye shot from AJ. Unfortunately for AJ, wrong side of the ropes. And Gunther down, he might be KO'd, he's stirring now. But AJ needs to get that carcass of the big Austrian back in the ring and finish the job.
AJ gonna send Gunther back into the ring. Styles trying to do what he can to stay in this match.
Styles is completely locked in. You feel the pressure has now left him. He's simply in fight mode and fighting freely.
And Styles going to the top rope, took too
Damn.
much time. And Gunther quickly back to his feet, delivering a chop.
Yeah, it's so difficult to move at your usual speed, especially for a pacey guy like AJ when you've been beaten to a pulp by this absolute monster.
Now what does Gunther have in mind? Trying to turn AJ into a superplex. AJ slips underneath though. He's got Gunther in trouble. Gunther though lands on his feet. Hook Styles. Look for the power bomb.
Ooh.
Styles with one of his own. Stacks up Gunther for the win. Gunther kicks out.
Just a taste of his own medicine for Gunther, and it is a rarity that you see Gunther being hit with his own move like that. Well, that would have been a major shock to the system, to the ring general. Of course, the height of AJ, not the same as Gunther. The impact, therefore, not being quite as great. But almost a 3 count and almost salvation for the career of AJ Styles.
But Wade, what's important for Styles now is this. The match is deep now, and Gunther hasn't been able to put him away. In fact, AJ is in control. Gunther's got to have that in his head.
And AJ's lining up something big here. He tastes victory.
Off the top rope, AJ Styles.
Springboard 450 connects.
And Styles. Looking for the Styles clash.
Gunther's fighting it, but he's lost.
Styles clashes.
Come on, fucking do it.
AJ into the cover. Shoulders down. Gunther kicked out.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
450. You stack this move immediately with your biggest hitter of them all on that massive frame. The Styles clash, it's over. It's 1, it's 2. It's not over, guys. It's not over against Gunther.
What does that do to you mentally?
Oh my
I
god.
mean, it's a shock to the system, to everyone in this arena, everyone watching at home. But AJ Styles thought he was in winner's enclosure. He thought the career was safe. It's not. What else have you got, AJ? And I would say, one tug of that elbow pad tells us exactly what is coming next.
Gunther slow to his feet. AJ Styles on the apron, looking for his signature move here. Styles gonna launch himself off the top rope, went for the phenomenal forearm, caught in the sleeper by Gunther. AJ able to switch into a sleeper of his own. And Gunther now grabbing the official.
Oh,
And wait a minute, that was a low blow.
Blow behind the referee's back.
He grabbed the official and delivered a low blow into a power bomb. Stacks up AJ, not like this. Styles can.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
AJ Styles in Dusseldorf 3 weeks ago simply didn't work tonight.
That damn dirty Gunther grabbed the official to blind the official and then deliver that mule kick to Styles, going down low into the power bomb, and Styles survived.
While both men at this point, at least in their own minds, have had this match won only for their opponent to kick out and keep it alive, and Gunther is not responding well.
Gunther screaming at the official, said it should have been a 3 count. AJ Styles trying to drag himself back to his feet on what could be the final match of his career.
When the dirty tricks come out, it's because Gunther is in a major panic mode.
Desperate.
But Gunther still has the upper hand. AJ's reeling.
And now a chop to Styles from Gunther. Gunther just punishing Styles, torturing Styles.
Now barbarism begins here in Riyadh. And Styles may
God
regret
damn.
kicking out of that last combo. Because it only gets worse from here.
Well, the official Dan Engler trying to show some mercy for Styles there, and Gunther says the hell with that.
Well, Gunther's become completely unglued at this point.
Well, he thought he had the 3 count, Wade.
Well, he's normally in full control.
This could play to AJ's advantage if he could somehow climb back into this.
But it's difficult to see a way back in. So beaten up, so tortured at this point.
Damn!
Relentless chops after chop after chop.
You might get disqualified here. You've got to be careful, Gunther.
Gunther's got to be extremely careful.
The referee may even throw this out. AJ looks like a beaten
There's no
man
way.
here.
There's no way the official could do that with everything that's on the line here.
I get that. He has to protect competitors. When competitors cannot fight back.
This is really the fucking end, bro. I'm kind of depressed.
And another one. AJ can't even get his hands up. Styles has been defenseless from these chops. He just collapses into Gunther.
Tolerance is great from AJ. He should have given up a long time ago. These are as ugly as it comes. And we talked about Gunther's mind being...
It's really putting Gunther as like a powerful ass motherfucker, bro.
This man is the most dangerous man in professional wrestling.
Yeah, take it from me. This man likes no one. This man is all about himself. Doesn't care what he does to his competitors. All he cares about is the win.
Absolutely pitiless, and he's willing AJ to get up and take more of this abuse.
Styles back to his feet. Styles brushing off his chest, almost like he was calling for more. And here comes Styles, fighting back with a forearm and a top of his own. And Styles with a flurry. And AJ beating down Gunther.
Even Gunther a taste of his own medicine, fighting fire with fire. Where the hell is AJ pulling this from?
It's about his career. Everything hangs in the balance, Wade. You have to do everything you can to win this match.
AJ looked like a dead man walking, but there's life still.
Styles
in the phenomenal one.
Hey, cocking the elbow. Went for the phenomenal forearm. Gunther, though, with AJ on his shoulders. AJ lands on his feet. Sleeper. He was trying for the Pele, but Gunther caught him in a sleeper.
Well, Gunther's gone for this sleeper several times. He hasn't had the heels locked in, but AJ in a severely weakened state is fading.
And the sleeper hold locked in. The arm slipped underneath the chin.
Well, look at the positioning of Gunther, putting all his own weight on top of the frame of AJ, and AJ's now collapsed.
AJ's fading.
No.
The hooks are in now.
This is how it ends?
How much does AJ have left? Can he fight back here? High drama at the Rumble.
Lips are turning blue. Almost they tap out. Here he is.
Styles fighting
Let's go,
back.
let's go.
Gunther trying to keep the sleeper locked in. And you gotta wonder, was that AJ Styles' last gasp effort?
Well, the lights are really fading now, Cole. AJ's gonna tap here. There's no way out.
AJ trying to fight, His arm's still going, trying to still fight out of Gunther. Does AJ have left? The career, the legacy of AJ Styles fades to black.
Here is your winner, the Ring General.
Bro. I thought they were supposed to do like the 3 taps, not the fucking just 1.
The lore of Gunther grows. The mystique heightened. The career killer is indeed just that. You noticed AJ, when he woke up, I think it's finally dawning on him now. He's asking the official what happened.
No, completely out of it. I don't think I've ever heard a crowd as packed as this fall so silent in shock. And this was just the small piece of the absolute brutal warfare that Gunther brought tonight. And it looked like AJ was done. These were the final
Damn, bro. Fuck.
Desperately trying to get something started. And this was the end here. The beginning of the end. Going for that phenomenal forearm. Gunther had it scouted. And then straight into this sleeper, and it was a long, long time in that sleeper. AJ trying anything and everything, desperately grinding out of there time and again. And everything AJ tried, Gunther came up with something else. And finally, look at the pain on the referee's face. He doesn't want to do this, but he has to. It's his job. The career's over. AJ is out.
You got to feel for the official, longtime friend of AJ Styles. You have to feel for the 25,000 here tonight and the millions watching at home.
They saw history, but not the kind of history you ever want to be a witness to.
Damn. Fuck. Fuck.
It's hard to leave, isn't it?
You see the regret in the eyes of AJ Styles and, of course, his entire audience. Them's the breaks. Thank you, AJ.
Allow me to reintroduce
Ah, fuck.